We are back in the friendly
I
confines.
know it's been a minute. So we're back in the Mojo Whiskey Bar.
Nice to be back. Nice to be home.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we had a little issues with some water recently, but thankfully it's mostly back together. I was just as you came down trying to put everything on the
Back
shelf,
together.
and then you try to organize
Yeah.
something, and then I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, let us take a field trip.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. We had some time away. It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time. So.
And before our field trip, you brought over some Canadian whiskey. It looks like you brought over some more today.
Yeah. So what it did is I brought over some. There are several varieties of the flavored Crown family. And so I brought over the vanilla, the peach, the apple, the blackberry. And as a bonus, I brought over the Starlight Blackberry as a, we can compare.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
A lot of people mix these.
Yeah.
I tend to, at least the peach and the apple and the Crown, I can just kind of sip on these.
Yeah.
They're not as high proof as what we would typically drink.
Sure.
These aren't. This is closer to what we would typically drink.
So are all these probably, what are they?
30-ish, 35.
Okay. 35%, 70 proof.
70 proof.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, they do make great cocktails for the most part. So, I think we'll start with the vanilla.
Okay.
And,
I mean, yeah.
They don't steer far from
what
what
the smell, it is what it says.
It is what it says.
I guess we're not going to be picking up a lot of different things on the nose necessarily beyond the flavor.
Vanilla extract is what.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's basically what you're getting out of this.
I'm just going to drink it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be lovely.
And a Coke.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a great vanilla Coke. At our age, maybe a Coke Zero. But that's exactly what this would be great for. Now, to just sit and sip on this, it'd be almost too sweet for me.
Yeah.
After a drink or two, and you're like, oh, okay. But
yeah, it's pretty good though.
Mm-hmm.
And how do these? I don't remember which way. How do these fare in price with like standard Crown? About the same.
About the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even this small one was like 16, 17.
Okay.
So it was about half.
Okay.
But it's amazing the bigger ones you can get on sale quite often. So.
All right.
But the peach is a good one. I want to say it came out 2-3 years ago maybe. Have you had any of these?
I haven't had any of them. I have heard a lot actually about the apple. A lot of people love that, and a lot of people love blackberry, but I haven't had any of these.
Yeah, the thing they do is they drive hysteria, in my opinion, a little bit. They'll release a little bit.
They come out with a new flavor.
Oh yeah, and they'll release. Here's 6 cases for the entire state of Indiana. Go get them.
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody's fist fighting over them and stuff, and then all of a sudden they're everywhere.
Well, I mean, if that's your thing, it's your thing. So I've already. You just sipping on that vanilla, I can see having that around because, sometimes we like vanilla Coke, and
they're really great. Yeah. I mean, you see, I have them all around. So.
All right, let's go for the peach. Straight up peach. That's good too.
It's good. I mean, that's why, you could put a dab of water in there and you can you can just drink this. You didn't have to put water.
I see what you mean, though, about being able to kind of sip on this peach. Because, there is a little bit of sweetness there, but not too much.
It's not overbearing on this.
No, not at all. Not versus the vanilla. All right, I guess we'll mix some sweet tea with that one, or even just unsweet tea. Yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah.
All right, third up.
Third up's the apple. And
probably one of their, I would guess, the most popular, flavored from Crown anyway.
Yeah. And it's a
Jolly Rancher.
Oh yeah,
apple Jolly Rancher.
It's a candied apple. And they did it good on this. Yeah. I mean, the nose is really good.
I mean, it's not as appley as the nose.
No.
Because it kind of gets muted down.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you eat like an apple candy, like a little bit of a Jolly Rancher, but I think there's like a taffy. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like an apple. It's almost like the aftertaste of that.
Yeah, and to your point, with the caramel, like the chewy apple caramel candy, is kind of what I give this, because I get more caramel out of this than I used to. But yeah, another good drink. I mean, you can see why people drink that quite often. So.
Yeah, I think I would mix that one with like a Sprite, maybe. Yeah, probably a Sprite. Because I think you still want that apple flavor to come through, and I think if you had something else that you were mixing it with, you might lose some of that. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, blackberry is one of my...
I like blackberry flavored just about anything.
It's pretty good.
I like blackberries.
Yeah.
Very fruity. Very much, very black. A lot of blackberry on that nose. I almost get a little bit of oakiness in this one, too.
There's a little bit there. This is surprising. And this is really good if you like lemonade. A blackberry lemonade.
I can see that.
Absolutely great.
So I guess we just figured out cocktails for each of these, right?
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla with Coke, peach with some tea, apple with probably Sprite or 7-Up, blackberry with some lemonade. All right, so the last one that we have, and I'm glad you brought this because, like I said, I hear people go crazy about this Crown Royal Blackberry.
Yeah.
But what somebody told me somewhere along the way is that the Starlight Blackberry is better than Crown Royal Blackberry, and it's less expensive.
Correct. This is under $20.
Yeah.
This is going to run you
35,
40.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So,
and this is pretty easy to find.
It's pretty easy to find. It's 84 proof.
So it's going to drink a little bit more like a whiskey, maybe.
It's going to drink more like a whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a local Indiana product.
Yeah.
From Starlight.
Southern Indiana. Yeah.
And it's used from the berries down there at the Huber farm.
And they make a lot of wine too, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
The blackberry is not as strong on the nose. It's not as strong. But it's got like that color. I mean, it's kind of hard to compare.
It's kind of a wineish color.
It is, more wine.
Yeah. Which makes me wonder where the flavors come from.
I don't know.
This is supposed to be the berries itself.
Yeah, here we go. See, I like that one a lot better.
I thought you would. Yeah.
I think
good product.
I think the berry, it's more robust in the flavor profile with the berries. Plus, I like that it tastes a little bit more like bourbon.
Agree.
Right?
Yeah, there's a whiskey.
And there's whiskey notes in these others as well. Yeah. But this too would be wonderful in lemonade.
Oh, gosh, yeah. It'd be outstanding.
Yeah. That is really good.
I mean, it has I think it's sweeter, but it's a different sweet. You can tell this comes from actual berries. And I'm not saying none of this stems from actual fruit. I don't know.
And they don't say. So hard to speculate what we don't know. But they do say. Starlight does say. So, all right. So I was kind of like, I don't want to say negative about flavored whiskeys, but let's just say I'm not one to go out and buy one. I've seen this Starlight one for a while. Yeah. And every time I say it, I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to like it.
Or not? Yeah.
But I do like it. And some days, it's nice to, like you said, mix it with some lemonade or something like that. Or even, you can even mix that with tea, I think, as well. I think it'd be lovely.
These are good. Be great. These are great cocktail mixers. Yeah. Or you could. Don't let us steer you wrong. You could sit and sip some.
You could, yeah. And I think this is, let's set the record straight. I don't think this is a bridge to somebody who doesn't necessarily like whiskey now.
Yeah.
I don't think these taste enough like whiskey for somebody trying to get into whiskey.
Right. But to John's point, if you don't like whiskey, you still may like this stuff.
Oh, 100%. In fact, if you like, vanilla flavored things or peach or apple or blackberry, these are all going to be really smooth.
Yeah.
There's no bite or anything like that at all. So
I agree. And if I can't, for John and I, they're not going to be too proofy. Right. But if they are, add a little water, add a cube to it. Right. You're gonna get the same result from this stuff. It's still gonna be the sweetness on it. So
absolutely. So All right. So, are there other flavored whiskeys that Mojo Whiskey Bar should be trying?
Yeah.
I know we've tried a couple things here and there,
Right.
but maybe y'all know about something that we should be sipping on. If so, send us a note, drop a comment, let us know what those things are, and we'd be happy to dive into them. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thanks for bringing these.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thank you, y'all.
Thank you.